What kind of day is today? I feel like today is a day of fucking rejection. Today I woke up before the time I was even supposed to wake up normally, so I could go to the car place and try to get my car fixed because it has a recall. And so I was like, okay, let me schedule an appointment and then go in for my fucking recall. I go there today at fucking, I got there by 10 and I was like pulled into the service area. Really like adult, like just pull in, roll the window down. Hey, yeah, so I have a recall, so I need to go in. They're like, okay, give me a second. Yeah, wait in the car for like 10 minutes. And then they're like, oh, so we don't have the part. So then they come back again and they're like, oh, no. And I was like, you know what? It's okay, things happen. And sometimes it happens, like, it really just happens sometimes. I went there with like my book and everything. Like, I was just gonna wait and like read in the waiting room. I had this whole plan where I was gonna sit there and act like a studious fucking girl, like reading my book and stuff. But I got sent home, and that was a little bit embarrassing because in my head I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be like this studious girl. But it's okay. I'm making coffee now. I'll be back after I make my coffee. Okay. Coffee has been made. Sometimes this happens, so I just have to let it sit and then the foam disappears and then but oh well. I recently bought a used digital camera and I've been taking pictures with it, but not too. I just got coffee all over it. Shall I take a picture of this? I don't think that worked either. You know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Recently, my life has been so individual. Does that even make sense? Oh, super independent. Sorry, not individual. What the fuck was that? Mentally independent, I guess. No one speaks to me. I don't speak to anyone, which is fine. I enjoy it. I don't really like speaking to people. I don't like speaking to people. I really like texting people, but sometimes it's hard because no one texts me and then I have to kind of not text anyone. The only person I do text is my sister, and I find it hard to reply to her sometimes. Not because she sends me stuff I can't reply to, but because at like a certain level of like comfort and closeness, I am replying, but like I'll reply very like short, kind of cold, but I don't mean for it to be cold, you know what I mean? Like it's like just a text, thank you, I think I am lactose intolerant. I'm drinking this so that I can go do some other stuff on the toilet. Very independent lifestyle at the moment. I don't speak to anyone. I don't want to speak to anyone sometimes. I do wish I had some friends sometimes, but that rarely comes to mind because I do have. No, I don't. I don't have friends, but I think I'm okay with not having friends because I go to work and there's a lot of people at work and then I still get to socialize and stuff. The only reason I don't consider, I'm not calling my coworkers my friends is because sometimes I feel like they're not my friend. Not because they did something, but because outside of work, we're not friends, And so calling them my friends would be a false statement. Sometimes I feel like they don't want to be my friend, or like I'm too young to hang out with them. They don't want me there. I don't know, maybe it's like a mental thing. And I feel like if I said that to them, or maybe it would be the confrontation, but they'd be like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, you are my friend. But sometimes I want to distance. Sometimes I want to quit because I don't like having this mental. I think I do stuff to myself, but it's okay. As long as I have my books and my cameras and my phone and my dog and my family, I think I'm okay. You know, sometimes I'll hop on Hinge and see who matched me, but or who sent me a like. Let's go through my likes. Let's go through my likes right now. 3, 2, 1, go. So we have this guy. Ask me anything about my useless degree, weirdest things I've eaten, craziest travel story. I recently discovered that you can in fact eat too much at all you can eat. Cool. Okay. Doggy. My love language is finding the right girl, dating for a couple years, getting married, raising a family, and retiring to Hawaii. Hawaii? Is he Hawaiian? I don't think so. I think it's a no for me. Okay, right off the bat, it's a no for me because good that you don't bite. What the fuck? At the end, I'll show my profile. Life goal, own a vintage Porsche. That is really cool. It's gonna be blurred, but I don't like this picture. Not because of his face or anything. I don't like that pose. It gives me real like... Anyways, next. My simple pleasures. Walks, places, food. Like a dog. Not bad, but not good. Pass. He's 23. He goes to UGA. When guys go to the gym, I don't know why they pose like this. Like, I'm pretty sure it's to like flex their muscles and stuff, but it gives me real baby girl vibes. I'm not for that baby girl vibe. He's not bad, but he's not good. But he's not bad. But he's like really like not bad on more on the not bad side. Match. Who the fuck gets verified on Hinge? Excuse me. Chubby rolls. Alt goth girls. Girls with short hair. Stretch marks. Cosplay. Okay, this is a straight no for me. No thanks. Oh my gosh, I am funny. He's not bad. Wait, how old is he? Okay. And that is it, everyone. Now let's go through my... I need to update my profile because I haven't... But it's because I haven't taken pictures in a really long time, so... My green flags. Someone that just looks super put together. I'm a Libra, I'm a dog, and I'm vaccinated, so... Vacation picture, of course. Dating me is like adopting a trained puppy. It's because like I technically am a trained puppy. I get myself out of a funk by sleeping until I forget. That is very true. I mean, it's mine. I literally created this and I'm acting like I'm reacting to it as if I'm seeing it for the first time. This is when I went to Hawaii. This is when I went to Hawaii. My Instagram. Okay. Ugh. I would send her like... actually, no. I've seen my guy friends... I don't have friends. I've seen my guy coworkers. They're like Hinge, like the girls on their Hinge. Like, wow. Let's get deep for a second. Sometimes I feel like I'm a failure. There's so many people in this world that are so young and so successful. It really pains me to see where I'm at. But it's also like everyone has a different path and how they're going to turn out in the future and stuff. And I say that to my sister all the time because she struggles sometimes with like her mentality and stuff. I feel like the generation that like is on YouTube and stuff, like all have been influenced by people on the internet, and I sound like a trashy person. It's just like I'm not saying this in like any negative way. I'm saying how like you see people like younger than you on the internet, like successful, doing what you want to do, and you're like, wow, I wish I could do that. And then you start it, and then because it doesn't take off right away, you like kind of get discouraged. But it's like, anyways, I'm gonna cut all this out. That was so disgustingly worded. Sometimes I imagine myself on a talk show. Like I'll turn on like Jimmy Fallon. And then I'll pop it up while I'm doing my makeup, and then I will like pause the video every time he speaks or like asks a question, and then I'll like act like I'm like on the show, and I'm like, oh yeah, so like I can't say much about the show, but it's really good. I was so happy to be there. And I'm like speaking, and I'm like speaking for like 20 fucking minutes. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, I just do it all the time, and it's like so fun. Where was I going with that? I don't know, but I've been recording for 18 minutes and 55 seconds, 57 seconds, 8 seconds. Should I end the video? I will take your silence as a yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like I'm always apologizing, but I'm sorry for being in front of your screen. No one's gonna get to this part because no one, manifest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for reaching the end of this video. I really love you. Like, you are so cute. Like, I saw the cutest guy on Valentine's Day. I was working. He came here, he came to eat with his family, and I wasn't their surveyor, but I was like sitting, I wasn't sitting, but I was taking a table order, and then he walked, I think he was like the first one that like walked this way. So he was the first person I saw. I was taking the order, and I was like this, I was like, and then he went to go sit down at the table right next to the people I was taking the order for. End of the story. Don't expect anything from this story because nothing happened. But I don't know, I was just like looking at him. It was a good view. He was like very nice to look at. I don't know. He like looked so put together. Not like, no, not, oh yeah. Okay, he was wearing white, so he looked put together. I think people that wear white are super put together, because like why else would you wear white to a fucking seafood boil place if you're not stupid? You know what I mean? He didn't look stupid, so I'm assuming he wasn't stupid. Maybe he was stupid, but I don't know. Oh, and then I had a ball of trash on me, and I was gonna go throw it away. I was going like this, like walking past the bathrooms, because behind the bathrooms is where the trash can is, and so I was like walking like this to the bathroom. And guess who was washing his hands? It was him and his brother. And I was like, oh. But you see, I can't, in moments like that, I literally don't know how to act. And so sometimes I act like I act like a fucking bitch for no reason. And I feel so bad. I'm walking and I'm like, excuse me. Like, that sounds so bitchy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? Excuse me. And also, I was like having a really bad day. Like, I'm 19 years old with back pain because I'm just such a hard worker. It's okay, guys. Don't feel bad for me. But no, it felt like my back was like getting compressed. Like, I thought I was gonna die. What am I talking about? Anyways, I was like, excuse me. And then so he moved out of the way, and then I was like staring at his face unnoticeably, of course. And then I threw the trash away, and then I ran into the kitchen because I got nervous. I ran to the kitchen, and then I just hid. And then after that, his family left, and I was like, fuck. So, moral of the story, nothing happened. Anyways, wasn't I trying to end this video? What the fuck was I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'll just chug the rest of the coffee, and then I'll end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me talk for 25 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh wow, nice. Hopefully I will see you guys next time. Hopefully the next video is more entertaining. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. You guys are so lovely. I know all of you guys are so attractive because I support every one of you and your features. Anyways, oh, like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you want to. Now go make yourself a cup of coffee and just speak to the mirror, or like yourself, or a sibling if you have one of those. You can always just talk to yourself. It doesn't matter. I'm literally talking to myself. I've been talking to myself for 30 minutes. Okay, I'll go now. Love you. See you next time.